It is back to SEC Saturday. For Jesse Palmer, Joey Galloway, I'm Matt Berry. We'll see you guys coming up at the half.
ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the Southeastern Conference.
Big Blue Nation is ready. They have packed Kroger Field as we welcome you to ESPN College Football, presented by Subway. The final tickets were snapped up early this week, knowing the Gators were coming to town. It's Kentucky and Florida, ESPN College Football Primetime. They are set to welcome the Gators. And this Florida team reinventing themselves offensively, but the same production. Last year, #1 in passing. This year, #3 in the country in rushing. But they take on a Kentucky team that believes they've won 6 in a row for the first time since the 06-07 season. Though that belief doesn't normally last long when they're taking on Florida. This is a series that has been dominated by the Gators outside of the 2018 upset. We welcome you here to Lexington. Bob Wischusen alongside Dan Orlovsky, and Chris Budden will join us in just a moment. You know, in this era of air raid football, even what we see in the NFL, we're not expecting that in this game, right? This is old school.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of an old school line of scrimmage football game. You know, when everyone wants to throw the ball. You mentioned Florida's rush offense. Well, Kentucky's run defense is fantastic, only giving up 87 yards a game. Now, Florida is where they are because of the growth and development of their quarterback, Emory Jones. And really, the big thing is valuing the football. He's gotten that because he's really had the answers to the questions given to him by the defense situationally. 6 guys up at the line of scrimmage. Slide your offensive line to the left. That rusher from the right is coming free. The weakness of the defense over the middle field, but a little bit of touch on 3rd down to get over that dropping linebacker. Great. Now 3rd and goal. You got bunch to the right, man-to-man. Bring the motion. Now, when you get pressure from either edge, Emory's got to understand, drift to his left where his back is. If that defender covers the back, keep running. If it comes to Emory, just dump it over his head for an easy touchdown. So it's really about him understanding, hey, the defense is going to give me these questions. It's my job to have the answers. And that's really allowed for 2 weeks of big-time quarterback play from him. The first 2 weeks of the season was a struggle, Bob, as you know. Last 2 weeks against good competition, been fantastic.
And Chris, as the competition has gotten tougher, he's gotten better. You spoke with him this week.
Yeah, Emory Jones, as Dan alluded to, that progression over the last 2 weeks. For him, he told me, it's a rededication to the film and the study of his opponents. He said, I used to prep like I would last year, and then I realized how much of a challenge being the starter is, how many details, how many things you have to know on each play. So he has spent a lot more time watching opposing defenses, and he says it's paid dividends on the field, Bob.
We'll see if he can keep it rolling against a Kentucky team that is ready to go. Again, it's a top 10 offense against a top 10 defense. The Wildcats and the Gators just about set for kickoff.